Yo, how y'all doing? I hope everything's good. But they stream too. It's evening here as well. Yeah, it's around 9 p.m. It's like 8:40, but let's see. Hello. I'm gonna type some types. We're gonna talk about some shit. Uh, 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 uh. Oh yeah. Lol. Okay. Dude. Does the emotes work? Everything's working. And I wish I could like talk about some shit. Right now, I have a bit of a cold, so my nose is like plugged as shit. So if I like sneeze now and then, or like, what do you say, blow my nose, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to like mute the mic before I do that. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Let me just let's add content 5. Upload a thumbnail. Where is it? Okay. That should be good. Okay, I think we're almost ready. Almost ready. Sorry for the bad microphone quality. Right now, I have nothing on in the room. My windows are closed. Yet there is a problem. Probably just a bad microphone, but yeah, I'm gonna eventually get that changed. But it does a pretty good job, so I'm not that mad. Most of it is post-processing anyways. But yeah, hope y'all are doing good. I wanted to make a video, but unfortunately, it just fucking sucks. I was not able to yap. I was not able to yap and shit. Let me put some tags on. Leave that shit. Some stupid tags. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. But yeah. Okay. You're good. We're good. We're good. Let me not dox myself. Oh shit. I think I need to click one of these. Which one is it? Dammy one. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me just blow my nose before we start this shit. Holy fuck.
Content creation is content creation is
Oh, I was fucking muted the whole fucking time. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, I was trying to record stuff. I hit record and I was like, okay, will my voice be heard, or do I have to do stuff? But yeah, hope everyone's good. Sorry that I was fucking muted. I really appreciate you guys showing up. My nose is still fucking clogged, man. I wish it wasn't, but unfortunately I can't do anything about it. Clogged as fuck. But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff to talk about. It's not about this, by the way. It's about this thing. Content creation is harder than 9 to 5, which is it isn't. But yeah, last time, like I was trying to record this today evening, but it was not possible because I like kept messing up for no reason. I wish I wasn't like messing up, but unfortunately I am. So yeah, even if I like write down a script and shit, it's not gonna work because like I keep slurring and shit. It just doesn't work. Go have some water here before I start. Then again, high YG this shit. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm gonna go try streaming. Let's try fucking recording this shit, and then we'll get into stuff. But yeah, it was about this. I'll start yapping, you'll know. We're ready? We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. 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 Okay. But yeah. I hate like these vehicles that show up, but But I'm pretty sure they're gonna stop soon because it's already like 9 p.m. Evening I can't stream because too much noise from outside because kids are playing, so oh well. Too many vehicles as well, so let's start the shit. And let me just pull up my points here. Okay, so many people are already talking about this one guy that you see on screen right here. He made this fucking viral video called 9 to 5 is harder. Like, no. Content creation is harder than 9 to 5. I'm sorry. But yeah, content creation, is it harder than a 9 to 5? Well, let's first listen to this guy.
Content creation is harder than your 9 to 5. Now, most of you will disagree with this, but just hear me out. Think about doing everything in your day-to-day life, which is probably already not the easiest. Now think about setting up shots and lighting for every one of those daily tasks. And suddenly, it's not so easy. I know people like to
Bro, like, come on, dude. I don't know what he's talking about. You know, if you were a full-time content creator, I'm pretty sure it is easier than your 9 to 5. But it's not the end of the video, right? What I'm trying to say here is that many people just watch this half of the video and just leave, right? He did not say, he did say that it is harder than your 9 to 5, but if you go to I think the last few seconds of this, you'll also hear
you see through your phone has had days or even weeks sometimes of production to get to that end result. They are obviously both difficult because nothing is easy, but they are both very different in the ways that they are difficult. So I think people just don't give it enough credit.
That's what I was trying to allude to, right? Most people only check the first half of the video where it says well, it's 9 to 5 is harder, bro. I get it, I understand, and I agree. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure there are plenty of hard things that a content creator must do to create content, right? Imagine, right? You are a new content creator who's just starting out. What do you think you have to do in order to make good content and also make sure that the content that you put out is actually helpful for your channel, right? You have to learn editing, you have to learn Photoshop and stuff. You have to learn how to do your audio. If you're doing voiceovers like me, you have to learn how to do audio. What is necessary for audio? You need to know how to source source your whatever you're putting on your video carefully. You have to take care of copyright. You have to take care of music. There are plenty of things that you have to do. That is the creation side of things. And when it comes to the marketing side, it also gets tougher, right? You have to know how to tag properly, which is not that big of a deal, right? Tagging is not that hard as long as you know what tags are kind of in vogue. So I think the rest of the work is pretty easier. But yeah, I mean, most people just watch this half of the video and then leave. But the point that he made in the last couple seconds, not couple, a few seconds, is that both are hard, right? Content creation is hard as well as a 9 to 5. But saying that 9 to 5 is hard, easier or harder is not the point here. Because you're basically comparing a couple different things, right? So I wanted to get into that nuance soon because around a month ago, I'd say there was this situation with Demi, the VTuber, and another VTuber. So we're going to get into that. But first I want to talk about how it kind of is different for different people, right? And content creating itself, right? Difficulty of content creation is based on type of people. So some people will find it easy to make content and some people will find it difficult to make content. So for example, like me, right? I frequently kind of slur my words. I frequently kind of go off topic, go off these huge tangents. But most of the time, right, most people, they're able to talk nonstop, right? They're able to talk in like a bit normal situations, public situations. But for me, I'm very introverted, but which by the way really affects my speech. So my speech is like crazy. I overthink a lot. I'm all over the place. So people like me will find it difficult to make content creation. So that's why in the beginning I was sticking to shorts, because I can follow a script and I don't need to slur my words, right? But some other people are really good at like reading. They can read off a script pretty well. They can actually show the emotions that they felt while writing the script in different areas. So you can actually remember what you felt in that line and you could actually put that out while reading it. But for me, when I'm actually reading through a script or like reading a script while recording, my mind goes blank and I really don't want to like care about the emotion. Or else if I care about the emotion, I lose my accuracy of like speaking. So that actually really worries me. But yeah, different types of people will have different types of like difficulty in terms of content creation. Like not only in the aspect of like speaking and stuff like that, some people actually love making content, like majority of the people. Okay, that's my nose. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, majority of the people are what you call passionate creators, right? They would love to create content for a living. Not only that, they actually love creating content. It's not that they want to do it for a living. It's more about that their content is um, a labor of love, as you say. So majority of the people have that, but there are also few people who make content not as like a passion project, but they just want to create content for a living. They're not interested in content creating itself. They're interested in what comes with content creation, right? They want like fame, they want money, they want to be able to have that convenience of working from home. They want that stable income. They want to have a sort of enough time to do something else while also having to put less time into creating content and stuff like that. But what actually ends up happening to those kind of people is that they get burnt out really quick, right? Because all they care about are like numbers. It's not that they disregard everything else. They like the numbers more, but that doesn't mean like they're totally like bad people. And this is where I want to talk about what do you say, Demi, right? Recently, not recently, around like a month and a half ago or something like that, Demi was like mad at people who commented on her post, which was originally, I think, as you see on screen, this one. I hate when people say streaming is hard. It really is not. I'm blessed as F, being able to sit on my ass all day and yapping, playing games and reacting to videos, taking breaks whenever I want is a privilege. Which I 100% agree with, right? Is streaming hard? For some people, yes, right? For people who are like really bad at being articulate while pressing like record, or like when they're streaming they feel anxious and now they're like slurring and shit, just like me, right? And yeah, it is kind of hard, but not as hard as you think, right? That is just one aspect of it. For some people, streaming is hard. And from my perspective of getting in content creation as well, it is hard, right? Because you have to be up to date on so many things, right? You have to be up to date on how to edit, how to do this, do that, etc. So as I said in the first half of this video, in the beginning, I talked about how you need to know a bunch of stuff, not only editing, or not only the creating aspect, but also the marketing aspect, and then the relation aspect. And I'm pretty sure people would agree, like, hey, like those are the kind of different things that you need to be worried about when it comes to being better at creating content, right? But then what happens is like in her comment section, a bunch of people replied to her, And one of the people that replied to her was Monia, who's the VTuber that I wanted to talk about, who kind of said, like, it's easy when you've got a whole team, manager or corpo backing you, but doing it all solo, not so much. You're marketing yourself, engaging with your community, handling business relationships, editing for shorts, planning your next move. No, it is hard for some, right? Don't forget, I'm a full-time student while doing it all solo too. Yes, sometimes I feel like dying. But she blocked her, and it was downhill from there. And I'll tell you why it's downhill from there. Because the problem here, right? Demi is in the right. Monia is in the right. Demi is in the wrong. Monia is also in the wrong. And I'll tell you why. Because the arguments that they get is really nuanced, right? It is really, really particular, but also really kind of mixed. Mixed in the sense, there are topics which really interlink and like weave in through. So for example, when you read the first line, the first thing that Demi actually said, I think I don't know where I think over here somewhere. Yeah, here. So in regards to this statement, she said that she made bullshit about me. I agree. Like that, I think she thinks that it is bullshit if it is actually pointed towards her. But, right? But we can also read this statement as a generalized statement. It could or couldn't be directed towards Demi, right? She could have been saying this as a generalized statement saying, well, if you've got a whole team, you've in the sense, like anyone. When you've got a whole team, manager or corpo backing you, but doing it on solo, it's tough, right? But then again, this statement also is as a reply, so I cannot say for anyone or anything like that. So as a response, I think Demi's on the right on this first one as well. Complaining that engaging with your community is so hard, like reposting fan art. Like engaging with your community, I'd say it depends on what you're talking about, right? If you're like a streamer that is reposting fan art, okay, that's fine. But then again, what about people who can't repost fan art? Like people who are like beginning to start their career on like Twitch, YouTube, and stuff like that. To them, they don't have that opportunity, right? Reposting fan art is not engagement. Like at least not engagement by itself. It kind of cannot be called engagement. If it was engagement, then all that you do is that, and that's fine. No, you have to do a lot more than just reposting stuff. Engaging is really, it's also a work, right? It is also a work because you have to kind of put some effort into figuring out who to respond to. Try not to respond to people who are like really controversial or people who are against your particular set of morals. So that actually also could be a deal. There are plenty of kind of different subsets that go under, like all of this goes under, right? So if you want to talk about, let's say, I don't know why she blocked her, by the way. That was stupid. Nobody said that she was a bitch. I don't think she's a bitch for like saying that that shit. Actually, even if you put this out, you come off as a mean person, sure, you know, because you should know that not only with this, but Demi also made a whole stream where she went on her Twitch page and like criticized her for that. But yeah, the main core issue is basically, is streaming easy or hard? Well, it depends on what you're talking about, right? There are some 9 to 5 jobs which are absolutely hard. There are some 9 to 5 jobs which are really easy. There are also a couple like works that people do in content creation that are really tough. but then there are also like types of content which are really easy to make. So for example, right, Demi, to me at least, I found Demi by looking at her real videos, right? The reaction video she makes on reels and stuff. So that is where I know Demi from. But do you think that is a huge kind of work to do that? The answer is no, right? But then you look at someone like, let's say, Internet Anarchist, right? Internet Anarchist is a YouTube channel that actually makes really highly edited videos, like one of these Pirate Software videos I'm going to talk about later.
The beta release of.
So when you look at the editing that you see on this video, right? The editing is so fucking good that you should realize this actually takes a ton, and I mean a ton, of time. So let's look at the video a little bit from here, right? I'm going to tell you where you have like effort. So the first frame itself, from at least this, you've actually spent some time on the internet trying to find stuff, or you've actually taken a picture of Pirate Software, put that through AI, and now you're in here, right? So this frame alone has a bunch of stuff. It has a background, another background, another foreground, an AI edited an AI edited picture, right? Which you put through a prompt, and then you have lighting and stuff like this. So in order to even put these, right, in editing, in order to even put these, you have to make a ton of decisions, ton of trial and error, trying to figure out what looks good, what looks bad, and then put that, remove this, put this, remove that, all of that, and then you make another AI, all of that, and then again you do motion graphics for this stuff. So to me, right, if you want to make something similar, at least it doesn't need to be as good a quality. If you want to make something like this, then I'd say it's going to take you a ton of effort. And with the length of this video being 25 minutes, I'm pretty sure if Internet Anarchist did this himself, like all the editing, all the voiceover, it would definitely take around 2 to 3 weeks to make one video. That is actually equal amount of work that is there on a 9 to 5 when it comes to like effort, at least, right? People could be much more productive in other sectors. You could say, well, what about an oil rig? That's one of the biggest example that people pull out, is that what about an oil rig? Do you think that is lesser? The answer to that question is no, because you're basically comparing apples to oranges here, right? You're basically kind of figuring out two things which are kind of different, right? Because in content creation, you're basically talking about like marketing and creative kind of area versus like labor and task completion, like that. Those two are like two different areas where each are like really different. If you want to talk about effort, both take effort. Content creation takes effort if you want to make good content like an anarchist is making here, and then you can talk about what Demi makes, or like Demi puts out on her own YouTube channel, which is reactions to like Instagram and stuff, which is totally fine. Both are totally fine to do. But then there is effort in content that you make. It depends on what content you make, right? So if you make content like Demi makes, it is easy. But if you make content like Internet Archivist or Anarchist, it is difficult, right? You have to do a ton of work to do what you want to do. And I'm telling, not even in this level, like Internet Anarchist probably has like editors and stuff. But even if you're like starting out, even if you want to make like informational videos and stuff like that, you could go the route of no editing or little editing, but that is not going to be as pushed because you have to at least look good in videos, right? Your videos should actually be good looking in order to grab attention, because these days there is a ton of competition. People are like making videos at the basic editing level all the time, so you have to at least be good enough. So even on my personal shorts, right, if you go to my personal shorts, let's see, my personal shorts here, I'm gonna show you the latest one, which is about the UK stuff.
Collective shout in.
Okay, you see the amount of effort that, or at least the amount of work that I have to put in. In the first couple seconds, I have a background which I use, right? I've screen recorded a scrolling of Twitter, and then I've actually put out a couple text stuff with a kind of an effect, okay, the blur effect, which I stole from a YouTube channel. I don't remember your name, or else I would have shouted you out. But yeah, I mean, the motion with the spline, not spline, yeah, spline, the motion curves and stuff like that. This I had to source from Canva. I had to screen record. I had to adjust stuff because they had like only the wire framing of this was available, and then I had to like put this on a circle, put a black background on it, and then download that as an MP4, and then put that on DaVinci Resolve and like put that in here. So that also took effort. This also is from Canva. I had to put that in the middle. I have to again make the background black, download it, and put it up. Again, this motion graphic took time. Sourcing the icons, which were free, basically, which were free to use, took time. The motion edits, like this is not that much time. You can just download it. This also is not that much time. The motion graphics is fine. It is click. This is the most I was trying to make this perfect, and it took like so much time. I had to like put this in a proper sort of 3D kind of look. This speech bubble is from Canva. I could not find like a nice speech bubble. This is from Pixabay. So all of this actually takes time. It actually takes you a lot of time, not only for putting the content out, it is for you to edit the audio, it is for you to source the material, it's for you to compose your material, right? So whatever I'm putting out, it's going to be basically after a trial and error of like 10-15 different things per second, like per couple seconds, right? Because everything needs to be perfect. Everything needs to be at least good. No, not perfect, at least good. And even that takes a bunch of effort, right? So it takes me around 1 to 2 days to make this short. That is including the voiceover, the voice editing and stuff like that, and then sourcing and all that stuff. So it does take effort. So you cannot make the argument that content creation is easy. At least, right? It's not easy to make content. It is difficult. There is a thing to, sorry about that. There is a sort of a cap, right? Because there's a sort of requirement for you to make good, passable sort of content, which can be bumped by YouTube themselves, right? Because there's no one here to like promote you. You have to do this yourself. Now, on this situation, right? Rosie made a bunch of she made a huge video, a whole 1 hour video on this thing, and I'll tell you why this actually helps, because it is coming from a perspective, a neutral perspective, who is not emotionally charged right now. She's like really fucking calm and collected. And then she has a bunch of VTubers more, like not a bunch, 2 more VTubers. You'll see Straub and Kitsunero both in the chat at least. There are some sort of points that she makes, right? We'll go through some just to give the idea of what a neutral perspective of a VTuber who does something kind of similar has, right? What is her neutral perspective? So that we can kind of realize, even get the context of like people who do something similar to Demi.
Like this. I know it sounds like really bad advice, but like there's 10-year-olds on this site and they have they really want you to hear their opinion. And like
that is true. That is true.
For that. So like if you make posts like this, you're gonna get people who want to grandstand on you or disagree or just put something in the comments to just siphon a little bit of the views you have. I'm not saying
that's true. Like Twitter is a whole another demon, because last month I had the opportunity to have a couple extra dollars to shell out for Twitter, the blue tick mark, what is it called, Twitter Premium, I don't know what. So I subscribed to that for like 1 month to see what's up, right? Does it help with engagement? Yes. But what I naturally graduated to do, because even if you go to my if you go to my like X profile, you'll see a bunch of stuff that I was naturally putting out, which were more kind of engagement baiting, because that is what Twitter actually is. It is all about engagement baiting, right? And these are the kind of people that are gonna make you kind of frustrated or mad, and that is where Demi kind of got like mad, and she grouped Monia into that sort of absolutely don't agree with you category, who are like just baiting, right? And this is where she talks about, I don't know,
people of making mistakes when you're on the internet. Or somebody who's like trying to get hate from the situation. So she made this tweet, a couple people disagreed with her, but for some reason, and I might need people who know Demi better than me then, because I think I'm missing some context. She gets mad at Monia. Demi made a video talking about it, yeah, but I don't want to watch it. Somebody else made a video talking about it and they got copyright struck by her, and I feel like it's not fair to react to her side and their side can't exist. Yeah, so a fan clipper, from my understanding, made a video covering the whole situation. Which Monia, was it just covering? What was it just covering? Like a news thing? Like this is what happened? Well, I was looking. What I'm looking for right now is what Monia said. From my understanding, it's what she responded to on the tweet. All right, so this is what Monia said. So if you guys think this is harsh, you could share your opinions. As always, be civil. All right, criticism good, witch hunting bad. It's easy when you have a whole team, a manager, a corpo, engaging with your community. Expect that feels a little bit more agree or disagree. Does this come off as somebody trying to give me the middle finger? For me, no. Does this make sense?
Yeah, because the first statement itself could be interpreted as something kind of targeting Demi, but it also could be a generalized statement. Like that is what came from, like, that's what I thought of, right? I'm trying to find the points that she's making where,
what
let's
I
see.
said, just so you guys are aware, I agree with them both. I think that the reason this discussion happens is because every year this exact same post resurfaces for this reason.
That's true. That's true.
Streaming is easy or hard.
I mean, the main sort of nuanced kind of neutral perspective, in my opinion, is that it is hard, but not on the things that are similar, right? When it comes to physical labor, 9 to 5 is always gonna trump a normal streaming career, right? A 9 to 5 is always gonna trump the streaming career, especially if you're in like a in construction business, or like you are actively going there doing your handyman stuff, you're doing your electrical work and stuff like that, plumbing. So all of that 9 to 5, of course, is going to be tough. But what the perspective, the opposite perspective, I summarize to be is that just like in a 9 to 5, in a streaming career and content creation career, you also have a ton of work to do, especially when you are growing, right? And this is where I kind of like really am thankful that Demi made a sort of, what do you say, a statement, is this one where she says 100%, I hate when someone is literally 1,000 plus viewer Andy, brings in 5k a month, and complaining to the audiences who actually do work to make a living. At the same time, support you to live this luxury is just literally the most out of touch shit ever. So the next part is where actually it kind of clears up her own perspective on this as well. So let's talk. The challenge is growing, but once you've reached those numbers, people have no right to complain how it's harder than a 9 to 5. So that is where I 100% agree. When you are having money come in like never before, when you have like a bunch of money left over, you're basically living a luxurious life. When you're getting much more money than the average person, by that point, I think it's fair to say you need to outsource your work. You need to outsource the management of your channel. The only thing they should have, basically, or the only thing you should take responsibility for is recording yourself and giving out tasks to people that you've hired, and have the final say on whatever comment, whatever post that is posted in your name, right? That is what I'd say is the most that you should have once you have money, right? But then it depends, right? First, you will get like a couple editors, and then you have a manager, and then you have a lawyer, etc., etc., etc. Like that, I agree with. That I agree with. But some people don't even know that, right? But then, when it comes to people that are growing and who are lesser, like not lesser, have a lesser of a reach than like most big name VTubers, right? They should be like working much more in order to reach to that position. Most people don't just get lucky and like get to the top. Some people do, but most don't, right? Because what it adds to is luck is a part of it, but along with luck, it is also hard work, because you need to do your hard work and then just not expect, but hope to get lucky. I think that is content creation as a whole. You have to work hard as fuck, but then again, you have to like wait on luck to like shine upon you and stuff like that. Only then are you gonna make it, really. So I think that, I believe, is her position. But what I don't agree with Demi on is that content creation is not hard. There are two things that I disagree with her. One is that content creation is not hard, or streaming is not hard, because for some people it is, especially with people who can't talk, people who are insecure, people who have like a speech impediment, etc., etc. It could be, when it comes to, I can talk more about content creation side because I have a little more experience with that. So in terms of like content creation, right? It is tough to be better. You can very well be bad, because I've seen plenty of YouTube videos which are bad, which also have like views and stuff, but that is not going to be consistent. People are not going to actively keep watching your videos unless you clear out your aesthetic and stuff like that. Because right now there is a lot more competition. You have to be better at editing, unique in your aesthetic. You have to reach out to people, do this, do that, etc., which also is a work. And I'm pretty sure, right? Demi herself was actually making fun of this statement, that like handling business relationships. And she was talking about how like people whose entire fucking shtick is to just get more viewers and stuff like that. To me, disregarding the entire group is dumb, because there are plenty of people out there who aren't that keen on the passion side of things. That means that they're not that passionate about making content. But there are people who are like collected and like really calculative of what they put out. So they're the kind of like calculation geniuses, or like trying to be the calculation geniuses who calculate every single thing that they put out to get more like followers, more subscribers, etc., right? I don't think all of those guys are bad, right? That is where I disagree with Demi. Because there are some people who are not like totally bad. They're not like, okay, that's the only thing I care about and the rest I don't give a shit about. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who do care about the other things as well. But to them, this entire game, this entire sort of career is a play on numbers and a play on being really calculative in what you do. And then there are people who are like really passionate and who do this like just because they're passionate about. I'm pretty sure it's harder for them, which is naturally harder for them because they're not passionate about this stuff. They're more calculative. They want to make numbers because their reasons could be different, right? Their reasons could be, okay, I want to just make content because I want to stay at home. I want to have more time to myself. I want to, it could be, well, I just want the fame. I want the convenience. I would like the lifestyle, etc., etc. None of those are bad reasons. Those are really valid reasons, right? Those people are not less than people who are like, okay, I want to make content because I love to make content. I want to keep doing this. You cannot shun that entire group, right? But unfortunately, Demi has done that. To me, that is just stupid because there are people out there who are not bad people. They just want to do this a different way. There are plenty of ways to cook an omelet. So I think that's what I'm trying to get at, right? And I'm pretty sure there's something else which I disagree with. I have to check that. Yeah. Okay. I forget. I'm really bad at the train of thought, but yeah, I mean, Rosie, as she said, like, both are right and as well as wrong, right? Because from a perspective of how much background work you have to do, how much planning you have to do in terms of, especially if you're really awkward, how much, like, the amount of planning that you have to do to like sidestep your own insecurities, sidestep your own it could be like speech problems, anxiety and stuff like that, and then going on to the next step of like, okay, I want to find this position, I want to find this time, this kind of slot to like do everything because I'm good at this time. I want to find this particular piece to talk about, this to talk about, and stuff like that. So for most people, when it comes to like really clear examples, if I want to talk about people who are not good at like talking as well, I'd say there are plenty of problems, right? It could be something behind the scenes, like maybe they're really bad at like researching stuff. Maybe they have to like do a bunch of research before they say anything. All of that is going to take time. All of that is going to take effort. It is difficult to do that. It is difficult to be right, try to be as right as possible. It is difficult to cultivate relationships which are actually meaningful as well as transactional. You don't only want like, okay, she's my friend, I'm going to bump her. Sure, that's going to work. But I'm pretty sure unless and until that person as well has the capacity, the sort of the drive and the not the attractiveness, more like magnetism that others have, other good VTubers or other good content creators have, that person is not going to get pushed, right? So all of that, if taken into account, it should pretty much be a no-brainer to say, well, there are some people who are going to find this difficult. There are some types of content which things are going to be difficult. So basically saying that content creation as a whole and live streaming as a whole is like easy, then that is really not the case. I'm pretty sure if you give the $10 million that Mr. Beast uses per video for making like big videos, if you give it to a random person, I'm pretty sure that guy is gonna kick the bucket before he does anything else, right? So it is difficult in different aspects. A 9 to 5 is difficult in different aspects, right? The amount of creative work that you have to crunch, especially for if you want to be really a standout VTuber or a standout content creator or a standout live streamer, you have to be original, and planning for that originality itself is going to take you a bunch of time. So yeah, I mean, that's the end of this discussion in terms of like, is content creation harder than a 9 to 5? The answer is no. Is it difficult? Yes. Are both difficult? Yes. Is content creation easy? No. There are plenty of nuances that have been not discussed during this entire discussion, right? Because Demi could have got into that nuances, actually clarified what she's talking about, and then she could have like been like, okay, now I can make a decision if I have to block her, if I have to pull her up on stream and then talk about her saying that she's stupid. Like, to me, that is dumb. You shouldn't be doing that unless you totally understand. And I understand, like, I 100% agree with that. She blocked her because she can't handle another opinion. Because to me, she didn't even think of this as an opinion. She thought this was a direct attack on her opinion, which I believe it is not. It is a more generalized statement. And also, your idea, and I mean Demi's idea of what handling business relationships, editing for shorts, planning your next move, all of that, what Demi thinks is different than what Monia thinks, right? She even made fun of like her streams and stuff where she's like, okay, she's playing Marvel Rivals and stuff. I agree, there's not much that she's doing she's just playing Marvel Rivals and doing stuff. I agree with that. But does that mean that others are not doing stuff? Others are not planning? Did you not see Kai's ad stream where he like does a bunch of cosplay stuff, trying to be as new as possible, as original as possible, as entertaining as possible? Like, people like that, they're actually working, right? A normal Demi stream has much less effort than a Kai ad stream, right? If Demi was doing a special event or something, I'm pretty sure she should also work her ass off, right? If you bring back with the discussion about like how Creator Clash was going, right? That too is a lot of effort. That is a live stream, right? That takes a lot of effort. If you want to talk about streamer stuff, what do you think Jerma is doing with his streams, with his like dollhouse streams? Do you think that does not take any like effort? It does, right? So it depends on the content first. That is an extreme example, right? The special events cases are like extreme examples, but what I'm trying to say is planning is important. If you want to plan something, it is important. She's like saying, well, handling business relationships is bad if you think only about money or fame and stuff like that. I'm not saying that handling business relationships, I'm pretty sure she's not saying handling business relationships is like, whatchamacallit, only about money and fame, only about money and clout. I'm pretty sure she has relationships which are not based on business. I'm pretty sure she has VTuber friends who she collaborates with or who she wants to collaborate with who are absolutely not bigger than her, right? Editing for shorts as well. If you're doing that yourself, it takes a bunch of time. Doing a live stream for like 4 or 5 hours and then doing like making shorts and stuff, your creative mind fucking fizzles out. Today morning, I was like streaming for like one hour, like 15 minutes, right? And I tried to like make some content and stuff. My mind fucking fizzled out because my brain was not fresh. When I made these shorts, which I used to make, I was with a fresh mind. I would wake the fuck up. If my script is already over, I would like directly start like yapping and then record it and then edit it, and then my creative ideas would flow. So creativity in itself is something that is really delicate and really subjective, especially for like content creators who are like editing a lot. It takes a bunch of time, right? Especially let's say Monia is the kind of person that is like calculative, right? She would have to like think twice before uploading any short. She have to think like 5, 6, 7 times about what she's editing. Will this even work? Will this not work? Let's see what the engagement of the previous videos were. Which video worked? Which stream got more attention? Which stream had more retention of people? All of that fucking makes all of that fucking takes time. But unfortunately, like, most people like just forget about all the tough things that come with being better at content creation. Content creation is really easy. I could just do nothing. I could just have 0 overlays, like just keep this fucking slide animation, and that's it. And like slap a fucking pre-made overlay and then go ahead and do everything that I want. But that's not what I do, because I want to be better at streaming. I want to be presentable and be professional, right? I'm pretty sure even now everything is like not that professional. I had to like research how to put this overlay on. I had to research what I have to do, what are the different techniques I can use. Can I like do a sting animation for my transitions and stuff on OBS? Like, what else did I do? All the overlay stuff that you see on right now, the intro stuff. First, I had to edit the photo. I had to edit the photo properly. Then I had to take an overlay video, which I had to source from a video distributor that doesn't have any copyright, because I don't want to get copyright striked. And then I had to figure out where I can put my now playing now. My now playing is sourced by Nutty. Shout out Nutty. Thank you for the overlay. And I had to figure out how that works, right? All of this took time. All of this took time. The background, everything takes time. My profile picture takes time. This video itself, the Unsanctity will be back. That is what I put after. Before that, the entire photo I had to fucking make. I had to compose, try to figure out which videos, like which photographs are working. Are they high definition? Are they copyright free? I had to get it from Unsplash. I had to like, there are a couple photos and like castle photos that I had to remove, which I worked on and then removed and then worked on and then removed, and then put a texture on it, put everything on it, this text on it, the transition, compose where I have to put my now playing. Do I put it in the same space as before, etc., etc. It takes time when you do things yourself. It takes effort when you do things yourself. Demi probably paid people to make her the overlays that she's using. She probably made, just as she's like made given money out for her new model. I'm pretty sure she does the same with her overlays and stuff, with her aesthetic and stuff. I'm sorry about that. Let me shut down my phone. Okay, that's good. Give me a sec. Okay. Sorry about that, but yeah, I mean, everything kind of takes effort when you're doing everything yourself. Every small thing. I can't just pay people because I don't have the money for it. I have to do everything myself. While doing everything myself, try to stand out. So it takes a bunch of effort. But then again, there are some streamers that grow and do well without all of this effort, because their personality does all the work for them. To me, I can't, I would like to stay anonymous. I like to keep my face a secret. I like to have my personal life private. So that's the reason why I don't use my face cam, right? But some people don't have that problem. Some people don't have an issue showing their face. Some people don't have an issue just yapping because they're actually good at yapping, unlike me. So all of this kind of plays into that, right? So when it comes to the overall engagement, or like not engagement, the overall kind of issue about is streaming hard, is content creation hard? It depends is the answer. Because if you talk about specifics, people make it easy on themselves or harder on themselves. People who are uncomfortable doing social stuff, for them it's going to be hard. People who are socially inept, making friends is going to be hard. Handling business relationships is going to be hard. If you are alone and you are making content, and your requirements of making a content is like, I want to make good amount of content with good quality, then it's going to be difficult for you to learn editing, try to figure out ways of editing stuff where the aesthetic is good and everything looks good. So all of that fucking is the contributor of like good content. So that is where the nuance is. Is it harder than a 9 to 5? The answer to that question is yes and no. No, in the terms of like, is it more difficult? Difficult in the sense like technique, skill. Is it harder? Yes and no again. Because in terms of skill, you have to learn the same amount of skills, right? The same amount of like editing skills, what do you say, Photoshop. What else do you need? Audio work, video work. If you're like a person who's like showing their face, camera work. All of that actually takes time and effort. As he said, lighting. He probably obsessed over his lighting for like an hour and a half. Is it more difficult than obsessing over like a document, which is like probably getting it's fucking like an Excel sheet where all the values are on the left versus right? You can decide how to fucking categorize your stuff. You know, do you think that is harder? I'd say none of them are harder. Both are like almost the same. But do you think obsessing over lighting versus like working at a oil rig where you're like trying to figure out how to what do you say, secure a fucking part of the fucking drill, like I guess that is harder, sure. But there are so many things even in a 9 to 5 versus another 9 to 5 where the difficulty is different, right? If you're a person who's like a teacher, I'm pretty sure your life is much more easier than a guy who's on an oil rig. I'm pretty sure. If you're like a person who is an accountant, I'm pretty sure your life is just as hard as a computer science major who's like working in a tech firm. But I'm pretty sure a guy who works in a cubicle, crunches fucking Excel sheets, is in a much easier life than a guy who is like on a fucking oil rig. So difficulty is basically subjective. Depends. The skills are also the same, right? You need to learn, just like you need to learn a bunch of skills to do a job. You also need to know a bunch of skills to do like a proper content creation like work. But yeah, at the end, you're basically comparing apples to oranges. There are things which are easy with content creation, for example, accessibility, time management, etc., because you're in charge. Nobody's there to yell at you like that. I'd say I'm pretty sure a McDonald's worker has much harder time than a actual fucking content creator. But then again, that is also, it's also true that content creators who are like trying to make it as a content creator, who want the best quality because they want to push their image as fast as possible to get at least known and have like 100k subscribers as fast as possible because they have like a time limit. I'm pretty sure they have to also go and like have it like they need to go to their job as well as make content. I'm pretty sure it's tough for them. So there was an argument I think by Demi's subscribers or something like that, or like a commenter under Demi's post where I was like, well, why don't you just stop your job, right? Or like your job is the thing which is tough, not the content creation. I'm sorry, you can't do one without the other. Content creation now is a part of that job, or the job is now a part of that content creation. Because do you want her to like starve to death? Do you want her to not have any money? while you're making content creation, you're doing content creation. I don't understand. So yeah, at the end of the day, it is tougher for people who have it tougher. There are content creators who have it easy. Demi's fucking streams, which have like a bunch of Instagram reacts with bingo and shit like that, that is fucking easy as fuck, right? But then again, Jerma's Dollhouse, that is fucking hard as fuck. So it depends. There are 9 to 5 jobs which are easier than content creation. Don't worry about it. I've been in one. My fucking 9 to 5 was like, what was it? Graphic design for like 9 to 5. That's it. Graphic design and social media management. I was fucking doing that shit like easy as fuck, right? All I had to do was like do some social media stuff, where it's like growing social media stuff, where I check all the I check our competitors. All of that is like in the morning, right? I check competitors. I do A/B testing and stuff like that with the content and shit like that. All of that I've done, right? All of that I've done. It's the easiest shit in the world. And the next thing that you have to do is like make like a couple posts or like a couple reels, and that's it. That's the end. Nothing else. Easy as fuck. Easy as fuck. Is my content creation stuff harder for me? No, actually, that was harder. Why? Because I love content creation. I hated my job. So I'm in Camp Demi in terms of how I make content. But I understand Camp Monia, who's like really tough. She is like, as I said, calculative. She approaches content creation a different way. All of that I agree with as well. So is it harder than 9 to 5? No and yes. Depends on what you're talking about. So I think that is the answer, in my opinion, that it depends on what you're talking about. It depends on what you're talking about content creation. It depends on what you're talking about the 9 to 5 job. So it depends. That's the answer. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's it for today, and I will see you all next time. I think that's it. I yapped for, I think, almost an hour about this shit. I'm pretty sure I yapped about this like for over a fucking hour. I'll have to like edit that shit out. Yeah, I stopped recording. It was like 57 minutes, bro. I was yapping for almost a fucking hour. That's crazy. But yeah. Hope y'all are doing good. Stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated. What is it that I want to do after this? Do I do another shorter shit like that? I don't know. I have to probably switch the just chatting section. I've been ranting for like a fucking hour, bruh. And I was not able to rant for 5 minutes with like the record itself. Because I use FL Studio because I have FL Studio. I use FL Studio for like recording audio and shit. And bro, I was like slurring every fucking second. I was probably slurring here as well. But that would actually lead me to overthink. But doing it like on stream, it's like much easier. Okay. Let me on my AC. I'm sorry, guys. Because I can't use my ceiling fan. I can't use my ceiling fan. It's really hot in here. I can't open the windows because noises, right? Bro. Okay, I think I know what I want to play. I was like, I could play Blasphemous again, but I don't want to play Blasphemous again. Change the title? Okay, Could suck. Could suck. I don't know how Trump says it. Could suck. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. It sucks, bro. Am I even live on Twitch? Okay. Okay, thank God. Okay. I might be live. Come on, dude. I am live. Let's go. But yeah, nothing's playing. I need to start my Spotify in here. I'm really scared to use a playlist because I've asked permission on SoundCloud, but they've given me permission, but I don't know if it's still gonna get copyright striked or not. I don't want this to get copyright striked. I'll just stick to this because they've given exclusive permission. Yeah. Let's go. Ooh. They probably already crossed my first stream in time. Did we watch some shit or brother. Bruh. I don't know if I should edit my videos which I'm recording on stream heavily or not. I could like edit them well, but I like the fact that it is kind of ranty. I will probably shorten it, like make it like 25-30 minutes maximum. 25 minutes I think maximum. I think that is better. I think 30 minutes maximum is like my goal. I'm gonna shorten it. Damn. Should I play something? I think I should play. I could play like SIFU. I'll play SIFU. Fuck it. Category. I'm gonna see. I'll leave that. I'll add plus SIFU. Caps lock SIFU. There you go. I'll put the same here. Paste. Good. Good. I'll add this here. Update stream. That's good. I think it's good now. Could be good. Did it update? Did it update? That's the question. Did it update? I'm really sorry if my stream... Yeah, it did. Let's go. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Did I? Holy shit. If y'all are like watching me on fucking YouTube, please leave a comment. I got like 3 views. 3 views. Which I've not gotten before. Plus a like, which I haven't gotten before. Shit. Go my channel. Yeah. Holy shit. No, there are no. I'm pretty sure someone like left a like and like left. Appreciate it. Probably Forcium. Thank you, Forcium. I appreciate you. Yo. Okay. And that's the end. But yeah, let's start up SIFU. Fuck it. But before that, I'm gonna go BRB, okay? I'm gonna take a quick washroom break and BRB. Till then, you guys can enjoy Music by Dusk. Huge shout out. He has music that you can use on streams. Go check him out. Go check out his YouTube. DUSQK. Dusk. He makes good breakcore music and DNB music. You can use that on streams and in videos, I think, for free. Maybe not in videos, I don't know. Go check him out. BRB, guys. Tonight's the night. I'm gonna touch you like I touch Rita. Hey, I'm back. What's up, dudes? Yeah, let me go run SIFU. I shut it off. No. Don't cut it. Minimize it. Let's put it off for like a couple of seconds and like run. Why is it not reacting? What? Oh, here it is. For some reason, it's not showing. For some reason. No, it's not. Why are you not refreshing? Okay, I had to refresh it. Why don't you work? Huge shout out, Dusk. Appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna try to close it, but don't cut it. Let's see. We're at game cap. Waiting for game. Waiting for game. Waiting for game. I'll have to like reduce the resolution and shit. Because SIFU is a big game, but we'll see. Come on, load. Holy shit. Come on, bro, you gotta load. It came up bad. Holy shit, okay. That like just that was sus as fuck. Let's see if we can reduce the because right now I have a 2K monitor, but I'm pretty sure I need to reduce the resolution because I'm streaming right now. Options, display, video, 1920 by 1080, full screen. Oh no, did this fucking die? Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. I hate that. I hate you with a fucking passion, bro. I hate you with a fucking passion, bro. Why does my fucking extended screen fucking die when I put it in full screen? I don't understand, but okay. Let's first put this up. There you go. Tonight's the night. Okay. Tonight's the night. I'm gonna touch you like I touch Rita. Okay, sorry about this. I'm gonna move my mic. I think that should be good. That should be good. That should be good. That should be good. Just don't touch my mic wire. I played this to like first level. I didn't even clear first level. Fuck it. Play high contrast. Yeah. Oh no. Anything dark? No. I have like a small. I'll continue because fuck it. Oh, I stopped it here. I'll Restart this hideout. Fuck it. Restart it, bro. People at least need a restart. Come on. This is the first level, I think. Okay, I need to change the volume a bit, or should I keep it? I don't know. This could be good. I don't need to check that because board character remapping. Fuck it. Okay, volume, that's what I wanted. Forgot. Boom, boom, boom. I forgot. What is this? This one. Ah. Oh, a push? I forgot. Let's change some stuff here. The starter. Options, gameplay, video. Video. Quality, shadows. Medium, please. Medium. I don't want my PC to die. VSync? Should I do VSync or nah? Fuck it. Apply. That should be good, right? How do I change like the position? Because I want to put him on my left side. I don't want him on my right side. I don't know how to change that. Hold.
Hey, 你是怎么进来的？
Oh, okay.
敢到我的地盘来！
Yeah, oh my goodness. That's so sick, bro. Bro, the attacks are like so sick. I've been through here, as you've seen. I jumped off this building.
你来错地方了，朋友。放下！
Hell yeah, let's go. Got to fight another guy and then two guys here, no? Okay. Holy. Boom. Boom. Boomies. Here we are. The fucking lag spike. Lag spike, bruh. Boom. Okay, we're good. No, I lost a bunch. Hello. How you doing? Wanna go out on a date sometime? Yeah. Investigate. Ew. Wait. His dad was killed for what is he killed for? That's a mystery, right? Or was that a necklace or something? I forgot.
开门，快开门！
Oh.
逼我把门撞开！看看这个该死的小丑，需要帮忙吗？
离这些人远点儿。
哦，我们在这儿遇到了一个真正的侠客，
Yeah.
咱们帮他把口袋里的东西拿。哦，伙计，
谈不上。
Oh no! How do I get up? How to get up, bro? Need to heal. And beat him up. Beat him up. Let's go. Keep on finishing them so that you can fucking heal. How did that guy go? Beat him up. Holy shit, let's go. Oh, fuck yeah. But my health is low now, right? Fuck, man. Come on, dude. Why'd you do that? Is this back? No. Sorry, I need you for my... I like it how they fucking leave me alone. Come on. Heal me. Damn, it didn't change. Fuck. Do we have anything else over here? I'm pretty sure there's like something in here. Oh, it's the same door. Okay. Fuck it. Oh yeah, come in. Shut up. Let's go. Equal rights, equal lefts. Let's go. Hands are rated, E for everyone.
你他妈来这里干什么，伙计？
Okay. Oh shit! I hate this fucking shit, bro. Do I have to? Wait, what? Do I leave my XP or something like that? Hold X to rise. Fuck it. I lost, bro. I lost.
起来吧。
真是个可怜虫。
Oh, come on. Oh no, come on, dude. Give up. Restart this shit. Come on, dude. It sucks. Ugh. It is so tough. Oh well. Kinda reminds me of what was that game that I played?
我警告过你了，混蛋！
Spammed. I should be using this better. Should be using this better. Because I forgot. I have to run. Sorry guys. I'm sick and tired of this. Beat him up. Let's go. Oh yeah. Jump. Oh, I couldn't do that. I think it's better to parry or like okay. I know that one. I already checked that. Oh, I broke it. Fuck it. You can do that? That's crazy. B. I'm taking it. Let's see what else he does.
去仓库，走哪条路？
你他妈想干嘛？你知道自己在哪里，对吧？
要发甲。
没人想见那个怪胎，那个怪胎也不想见任何人。现在掏空你的口袋，怎么可能？疯了！
Oh, that's better. Oh shit. I died! Fuck! Nah, I don't wanna. Yeah, I did not pay attention to my health up top. Guess I have to start all the way back. Was I rushing too much? Probably was. Probably was, huh?
放过你了，混蛋！真是个。
At least I got some back pocket. At least I got some back. Oh, I forgot. Damn, man. Oh, thank you. Let's go use this.
赶到我！
Let's go. Focus meter. You gotta leave. Sorry, guys. Hate that. I hate water bottles. I hate the bottles. Hey, I thought I could pick up the glasses.
开门！快开门！别逼我把，看看这个该死的小。
The pipe is handy. Give me healing. Give me healing now. Here? Or there? Here. I'll beat people up with this. Let's go. Do I use this here or there?
嘿！
Thank you. Okay, good. Do I? Oh, nice. Okay.
看看这是谁呀？只有傻逼才会闯进来。
Dead. I don't know what to do there. Probably should have used the bottle there. Should I restart it or should I rise? Tonight's the night. what is this? Gonna rise up or nah? Fuck it, bro. I'm gonna rise the fuck up. 21, can you do something for me?
他有武器。
别把你吓尿吧。
Give me healing, bro.
过来！原来你也不过如此。不是吧？
他跟不上。
Shit. What do I do here? Give me healing.
现在后悔吗？
Oh. Nah. Give up, bro. Give up, bro. Give up, give up. I don't know, man. I've been stuck at this place for like so long. Bruh. I've gone through them before, but I got lucky. They like gang up on you and shit. One more try, I guess. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. I like just keep. I wanna just go in, bro.
我警告过你了，混蛋！
I'm not gonna finish them actually.
原来你也不过如此。
Okay, I just wanna go and finish these things fast. Just enough to heal. Just need to kill this guy and do very good. Rest I don't care. Okay. Yeah, hear this, I'm dead. Dead. Fuck.
上。
Yeah, I don't care. Fuck off. Don't care. Let's go. Yeah, I'll finish these guys in here and then I'll leave.
最后一个包也送给你。
Yeah, let's go. I'll take the this thing because that doesn't work at all. Because you need to like at least delete one guy so that you can.
站那别动。没把你吓尿吗？
Died. Fuck it. Rise again.
妈呀，我还以为结束了。
冲我来啊！
不是吧？
现在后悔吗？ 原来你也不过如此。 真是个可怜的猫。
I don't care. I'm rise. Fuck it. I don't care. Fuck it.
你为什么不会死啊？
I don't know. I don't care, bro. Bye bye. I've gone through here before, I think. Unlocked. Tree structure, actually. I've never been here. Yeah, I know.
这里干什么，朋友？
跟不上。
Yeah. Got a beard now. No, can't, dude. Can't, dude. You know what? I'm gonna restart the game after I. Where do you go? Here? No. This side. This side? Oh no, mini boss.
啊，我得把你扔回去。
Y throws LB plus L1. LB plus L1.
现在想跑已经晚了。
LB plus L1. Oh well. Wait, what? Nah, I'm giving up. That's it, bro. Yeah. Tough, bro. Nah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked, bro. What the fuck? I don't even know. I think I'm gonna end it here, bro. It's so tough. But I got to know that after that it's a mini boss. I guess that's that. Holy shit. Okay. Bro, SIFU is like so tough. I think I get it though. Like I'm trying to win it with like 21 years. So it's like tough. But I'm pretty sure it's like easier if you like continue to do that. Okay. Quit. Hi boys. How are we? I don't have to change to just chatting, I think. Settings. Brought it to just chatting. Yeah. Okay. Hey, okay. Perfect. Okay. No, I'm sad, bro. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. I guess that's it for today's stream. I'll get you all tomorrow, okay? I'll get you all tomorrow. I'm gonna try playing SIFU again. I don't know what game I'm gonna play. Whatever feels like it, I guess. But yeah. I really appreciate y'all coming in. Thank you for the like for Sim. I think it was you. But yeah, I appreciate you a lot. Yeah, I think people over at Twitch, thank you for dropping by if you dropped by. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, I mean, if y'all want a certain game that you want me to play or something like that, I would love to like oblige to that. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next stream. Bye.